Hello viewers, Sandeep this side. Thought of posting something related to the Team India selection that was done yesterday. It was announced by the BCCI, the squads for the Sri Lanka tour, which is just coming up by the end of this month. And we have got some interesting changes in the squads, both in the ODIs and the T20Is. So let's deep dive into it. And let me just take out the list first. So for the ODI squad, we have seen some interesting information because Rohit Sharma is back. Rohit Sharma is back as a captain. He was still the captain, but he was on a leave. He did not go to the Zimbabwe tour as he had already retired from the T20 format. So people were assuming what will happen to the ODI format also, because we don't have too much of ODIs before the next World Cup. But it seems that Rohit Sharma has that focus, has that hunger to still lead the ODI side. And with Gautam Gambhir coming in, I think it's very important that the captain who has already been there is in sync with the new coach, and the transition of the sides can take place over a period of time. So Rohit Sharma is the captain. Shubman Gill is the vice captain. I'll come to that in later part of the video about Shubman Gill. And Virat Kohli is back. He's also come back. He'll be coming back into India colours again. KL Rahul is back, which is very good news, and he's also mentioned as the wicket keeper. Rishabh Pant is there as the wicket keeper. I think Pant is also going to make a big comeback in the ODI format, and that will really test his fitness also, because he has been representing in the T20I formats for a period of time. So post that accident, so Pant will be back in the ODI format. So a lot of noise around Rishabh Pant, but let's focus on the positive aspect. Shreyas Iyer, that's really good to see that Iyer has been again recalled back. There was a lot of disturbing news surrounding Iyer, that he was not giving commitment to the domestic format, although he played for Ranji Trophy for Mumbai and was part of the winning side. But there were media nowadays has a lot of garbage, and you need to filter the garbage. So I think Iyer is a player that BCCI look to invest, and he had performed quite well in the ODI World Cup. We still remember his really crucial knock in the semi-final, where he made a very good century and supported Virat Kohli in posting a very good total against our bugbear in ICC tournaments, that's New Zealand. So Shivam Dube, he has got real vote of confidence, and he has been again shown a lot of confidence by the management. They feel that he's a long-term prospect, and he's selected in the ODI squad. So that will be interesting to watch. Maybe because it's Sri Lanka, he's a good hitter of spinners, and Sri Lanka have a lot of spinners in their side. Kuldeep Yadav is there, Mohammad Siraj is there, Sundar, he makes a comeback, and his comeback is very crucial because Jadeja probably will be phased out from the white ball format. He has not been picked in the ODI squad. He had retired from the T20Y squad, but in the ODI squad, he was still ODI format. He was still available, but it seems that the team management has some other plans. So Sundar has got an opportunity in the ODI squad. Arshdeep Singh, really happy to see this guy being persisted. He's a talent, I feel, who can be a very strong all format cricketer, because he has got the skill set. He's a left arm swing bowler, and he's a type of bowler who can play all the formats. So it's good to see that he's playing the 50 over format, and I'm sure, let me tell you here, and please record this, I think Arshdeep Singh is going to Australia. He'll be a part of the Border Gavaskar Trophy squad as one of the red ball seamers, and he's going to make a big difference in the tour, let me tell you that. And that's a prediction I'm making here. So let's see if it works out that way. Riyan Parag. So I'll be talking about Riyan Parag. It's great to see his name. I'm from Assam, and all of the sentiments Takiboy Doksun, Riyan Parag Loipala, and so happy to see his name there in the ODI squad. Akshar Patel again being given the vote of confidence due to some consistently good performance over a period of time. Khalil Ahmed is there. Harshit Rana, though he did not play any game in the Zimbabwe tour, he is one player who has done a lot of things in the recent IPL, and probably Gautam Gambhir knows him much better than anybody else because he was part of the KKR setup, and Harshit Rana had impressed everyone during that wonderful and successful campaign of KKR in the IPL 2024. So maybe that is one of the reasons because of which the BCCI selectors feel that Harshit Rana is somebody they would like to invest upon. So that's the ODI squad. Now let me come to the T20Y squad. So T20Y squad, Surya Kumar Yadav is the captain. Now Surya Kumar Yadav, as we all know, is a terrific cricketer in the T20Y format. His stocks have been rising since that brilliant catch he took of David Miller in the final moments of the T20I World Cup, and probably that is something you require. You have that big match temperament. You have that ability to change the match. So Yadav had the ability to change the match through his batting, and now he's showing that in the field. And I feel the kind of character Surya Kumar Yadav is, he's a terrific man management person. I feel he's somebody that players can easily approach. He looks to be a guy who's amiable, who is cheerful, who likes to look at the positive side of life. And yes, why not? I mean, somebody who has debuted for India just 3-4 years back, and he was in his early 30s. So which means that he had a tough path to follow, or a tough path to traverse to get into the Indian team. A player like that will always understand the journey that a youngster has to take to establish himself in the Team India squad. He'll value the India cap, and a captain like that will be the right person to groom youngsters. I have nothing against Hardik Pandya, but I feel that Hardik Pandya's stock came down because of the Mumbai Indians captaincy saga. There was a lot of controversy over that scenario where Pandya was the captain, and Rohit Sharma was unceremoniously removed. So I mean, that might have gone against Pandya, and also Pandya is not somebody who has got a very good fitness record. He has a tendency to break down. You can't have a captain who keeps on missing series due to injury. And Indian team management is looking at a long term prospect. Not only on a captaincy side, they are looking in the other parts of the team also. So as far as the T20I captain is concerned, Surya Kumar Yadav is going to be a captain till the 226 World Cup, that is T20I World Cup, that is going to happen at home. So that's a very good decision, I feel. Surya Kumar Yadav has got a good record in the T20I level. He has captained his domestic side Mumbai. He has won the Vijay Hazare Trophy in 2014. He has captain around 17 matches, won around 11 matches at a domestic level, and he has also been the vice captain at KKR. So when Gambhir was the captain, and also he had captained India in the T20I format, because if you remember, after the World Cup was over, the ODI World Cup disappointment, just 4 days after the ODI World Cup, there was a T20I series with Australia, and that was captained by Surya Kumar Yadav, and we won that series 4-1. Then he also got the T20I captaincy for the tour to South Africa, and there we had a 1-1 draw. In fact, Surya Kumar Yadav scored a match-winning century in the last T20I series, this T20I match. So Surya Kumar Yadav looks to be a really, really good selection as a T20I captain. His understudy will be Shubman Gill. Again, I'll come to the Shubman Gill factor. Yashasvi Jaiswal missed out in the ODI squad because of a problem of plenty, to be honest. I mean, you cannot have too many openers there. Already Gill and Rohit Sharma is there. So I don't think there's an option for a third opener. Maybe they could have taken a third opener if the tour was a long one, but just for 3 ODIs you don't need eating up a spot. Rinku Singh is there. Then Riyan Parag, as I said, has got a big vote of confidence. He was there in the Zimbabwe tour. He has been selected for the Sri Lanka tour, both for the T20I ODI squad. Rishabh Pant is there as a wicketkeeper. Sanju Samson is there as a wicketkeeper. Sanju Samson missed out in the ODI selection. Again, a problem of plenty. You cannot say that Sanju Samson missed out because of some selection preferences or nepotism. It's basically there are too many people for the same role. I mean, you cannot remove K. Rahul immediately, or you cannot remove Rishabh Pant immediately, or you remove Rishabh Pant and take in Sanju Samson. So people will say why Rishabh Pant was removed. So there are so many questions. This is tough times for BCCI selectors. It's somebody I'll not like to be, because it's so very difficult to select a squad now because of so many options, especially on a batting front, because we've got so much of batting talent in India. It's very difficult to say that okay, he's the better batsman, or he's the better all-rounder, or he's the better bowler. It's very difficult. Shivam Dubey continues to get the vote of confidence from the selectors. Akshar Patel is there, Sundar is there, Vishnoi is there. Vishnoi performed superbly in the T20 series versus Zimbabwe. He looks to be a gun fielder. His bowling has really improved in terms of control and wicket taking abilities. So Vishnoi gets a chance. Probably Chahal, Yuzvendra Chahal, who was a part of the T20I squad for the World Cup, he did not get a chance to play any match, but I guess Chahal chances are, coming down with Vishnoi now as a young leg spinner getting into the scenario. So I don't know about what's the future for Yuzvendra Chahal is concerned as far as the Team India cap is concerned. Arshdeep Singh, obviously, he looks like the leader of the pack as far as the bowling is concerned. Khalil till Bumrah returns back. Khalil Ahmed, Mohammad Siraj. So this is the T20I and the ODI squad. So I feel the selection of the Team India squads have been done looking at the future, especially as far as the T20I squad is concerned, because India will be playing as per the future tour program schedule. Every team has got a future tour program schedule. So for the 2023 to 26 season, just before the World Cup, the next World Cup, T20 World Cup, is going to take place in India. So where we see that the India is going to play around 34 matches. So already they have played 5 matches in Zimbabwe, and in this year itself, I've got just written down something. We're going to play this 3 T20Is in Sri Lanka. We've got 3 T20Is versus Bangladesh at home. And then we are also going to South Africa to play 4 T20Is. So that means there are 10 matches available this year as far as the T20I format is concerned. So players like Abhishek Sharma, who has missed out, players like Ruturaj Gaikwad, who has missed out, they perform well in the Zimbabwe tour, but it's not that they are non-performers, that is why they have been discarded. No, they are performers, they are talented cricketers, but it's not easy to accommodate all the players in the squad. So maybe the management will look into having a period of matches for a particular set of cricketers. I hope they give a consistent number of matches, because it's not that you play just 3 matches or 4 matches and then you are dropped, because it's very difficult to perform so quickly at the international level. Although they will expect some degree of performance at the international level, that will create some impact for Team India. So players like Riyan Parag, they have to grab this chance so that at least some degree of impression is created in the mind of the selectors, in the mind of the team management. Okay, this player is good, so let's keep on backing him. So similarly, whenever Abhishek Sharma and Ruturaj Gaikwad will get a chance, they have to perform and keep on knocking at the door. I'm sure the management, the selectors have created a pool of around 50 players from which they will pick and choose these players, keep on giving them chances, and later on when the World Cup final journey will come, when the final sprint towards the World Cup will start off, then they will select that core group of players and give them that long run for performing so that they are ready for the World Cup. India will be defending the World Cup this time at home, the T20I World Cup. So the team has to be a really strong team so that they can win back that title again. As far as the middle order option is concerned, I feel the selection of Riyan Parag is interesting, because we don't have necessarily a very strong batsman who is a hard-hitting batsman in the middle order, who is a very, very good fielder and who is also a handy bowling option. So Riyan Parag fits that bill. Although you might say that Tilak Verma, what happened to him? He was a left-handed cricketer. He is a very talented batsman and is a good fielder also, and he can also bowl. So again, that factor comes into the picture that okay, we have given a chance to Tilak Verma. He had performed to a certain level. Now let's give chance to Riyan Parag for a period of time. Let us see if he can deliver at the international level. Let him have a taste of international cricket. And মই এইখিনিতে এটা কথা ক'ব বিচাৰিছোঁ বিশেষকৈ আমাৰ অসমৰ মানুহবোৰৰ কাৰণে, এণ্ড দিছ ইজ ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ফৰ আছ। লুক, for our state, this is a moment of pride. Let's not be a kekura. Let's not be a crab, which we have always been, I guess, in many fields. Let's not do that. আমাৰ ল'ৰাজনে চান্স পাইছে, ইয়াত আৰু কিয় চান্স পাইছে, কেলে চান্স নাপালে, ফ্লপ মাৰি আছে, ভালকৈ খেলিব পৰা নাই, তাৰ এটিটিউড ইছ্যু আছে, সি মিডিয়াত গৈ এইটো ইণ্টাৰভিউ দিয়ে, প্লিজ ডোণ্ট ডু ডেট। লেটছ এনকাৰেজ। নিজেতো আমি হ'ব পৰা নাই ন, এটলিষ্ট কোনোবা এটা আমাৰ নিজৰ মাজত গৈ পেলাই যেতিয়া হ'ব পাৰিছে তাক আমি ছাপোৰ্ট কৰোঁ। এণ্ড দেট ইজ হোৱাট উই শ্বুড ডু ইন অল ৱাৰ্কছ অফ লাইফ, ষ্টাৰ্টিং ফ্ৰম আৱাৰ অ'ন চিলড্ৰেন টু young kids, to everyone. Even in your offices, support the person who is not able to perform. Don't criticize. Don't try to demean that person. And that is what I feel is sometimes happening in our society. The tolerance level is in such a way that we always like to criticize. We become critics. I mean, we become armchair critics. We become couch critics. That's what we become. And let's not criticize Riyan Parag. And মই সেইটো কথাই ক'ব বিচাৰিছোঁ, let's not be a kekura. প্লিজ ৰিয়ান পৰাগক ছাপোৰ্ট কৰক। য়াং ল'ৰা হয়, য়াং টেলেণ্ট হয়, তাক ছাপোৰ্ট কৰক। সি যদি উঠি যায়, সি যদি ভালকৈ পাৰফৰ্ম কৰে, অসমৰ ইক'ছিষ্টেমটো ডাঙৰকৈ ডেভেলপ হ'ব ইন টাৰ্মছ অফ ক্ৰিকেট এণ্ড আদাৰ স্পৰ্টছ। তেতিয়া আৰু ল'ৰা ছোৱালীয়ে চান্স পাব। এণ্ড ডেটছ হাউ দ্য ড্ৰিমছ অফ মেনি য়াং ক্ৰিকেটাৰ্ছ উইল বি ফুলফিল। এণ্ড নট অনলি য়াং ক্ৰিকেটাৰ্ছ, বাট আই উইল চে অল আদাৰ স্পৰ্টছৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালীয়ে উৎসাহ পাব। দে উইল ফিল এনথুজিয়াষ্টিক, দে উইল ফিল মটিভেটেড, দে উইল ফিল ইনস্পায়াৰ্ড। লেটছ ডু ডেট, অ'কে? Gill selection, I was just mentioning Shubman Gill, that he has been selected as the vice captain for both the squads. Yes, many questions are around Shubman Gill's like T20I credentials, but I guess again he's a young cricketer. Maybe it's too early to criticize. Yes, he will develop, just like we are seeing his gaps or improvement areas. I'm sure he's also seeing, and the team management also is seeing. Let them work on that. Let's not be too critical. Let's support our team so that a player like Shubman Gill, who is a very, very talented cricketer, develops, and his development will also automatically help the development of the Indian cricket team. So maybe selectors have identified Gill as an all-format captain. He already has played test match cricket, performed pretty much well. His last series versus England was very good, and now he's been he has been very good in ODI cricket and T20I cricket. I'm sure he'll improve, and I think a player who has got the ability to play all the three formats and has got the temperament of becoming a leader should be given a chance. And I think Shubman Gill is a future leader for Team India. So probably keeping those things in line, Gautam Gambhir coming as a new coach, there has to be a development of leadership, because Rohit Sharma will not be there. Even SuryaKumar Yadav's captaincy tenure is only in the T20I format, and that too till the 2026 World Cup. Beyond that, there are many tournaments coming up, so we have to keep an eye on the future. For the next 10 years, who is going to be the leader? Who is going to take India to glory? And Shubman Gill is an apt choice. So that's a very good decision by the management. Hardik Pandya's demotion is a sad story, but that is something I was expecting, because even though Pandya performed very well in the T20I World Cup, we still don't probably acknowledge his performance in the last over. It was one of the best last overs that could have been bowled in such a pressure situation with David Miller on the crease, and a situation where you have to defend the runs so that India wins an ICC title. You cannot bowl those weak deliveries. We remember what happened to Ben Stokes when he had bowled to Carlos Brathwaite, remember the name. So we have instances where players scored big runs in the last over and have won the tournament. So Pandya had bowled that important over. So Pandya's performance was very good in the T20I World Cup. He had done very well, but his demotion was coming because of his Mumbai Indians saga, where there was a lot of controversy over his appointment and a very poor season as a captain, as a performer in the IPL. Probably his injury history also has gone against him, and again, as the approachable nature. I mean, SuryaKumar Yadav, all said and done, he's 33 years and Pandya is 30 years. He's a senior and he's a seasoned campaigner than Pandya. So his ability to manage will definitely be better than Pandya, I believe. And looking at the characteristic of both Pandya and behavioral characteristics of Pandya and SuryaKumar Yadav, I think SuryaKumar Yadav selection is a good choice. And devotion of Pandya, I mean, I cannot say more than the fact that it's just a it's a situation which has been unfortunately it has taken place. And I know there are some personal issues with Pandya also. He has in fact removed his name from the ODI squad for a Sri Lanka tour. But yes, let's keep it here that Pandya's demotion is something related to the future of Indian cricket, and he was not a long-term investment as a captain. So Riyan Parag, as I said, has got a good chance, and I really strongly believe that he is a type of player who can really shine if he gets the right backing. And boy, we really hope for the development of cricket in Northeast that a player like Parag performs, and we see more cricketers coming out from our state for the development of our state. It adds a lot of glory to the state's achievement, because we have had a long history of cricketers who have been very good. Yesterday I was speaking with Zakaria Zufri sir, and I know that there was a batch of cricketers who were so good and they could have represented Team India. Gautam Datta, he was such a brilliant bowler, left arm bowler, and he could have represented India. So Javed Jaman was a quick bowler, he could have represented India. But let's not talk about the history now anymore. Now things have those are past things. Now at least the future can be bright, the present is bright. Let's focus on them, and let's wish Riyan Parag all the best. So with all these things in mind, I would like to close my video here and hope that India performs really well in this upcoming tour of Sri Lanka. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Please leave your valuable comments, and please raise any point that you feel that I could talk about in terms of cricket. I've been trying to raise some voice for cricket, and let's see if those voice is making some kind of difference through the social media. Thank you so much.